And a good Friday, everybody. Welcome in Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hope you're having a great start to your day. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier behind the glass. Joe, what's up? How you doing?
Well, we say it all year on a Friday. Good Friday, but today really is.
It is Good Friday.
It is Good Friday. It was the worst day in history. So it's a Good Friday, man. We're all blessed and happy.
Yep, absolutely. As we go into Easter weekend, which I guess a little earlier, but so I hope you enjoy some time with your family if you celebrate.
Remember, it's 40 days after Ash Wednesday.
Right.
So it's with the moons. We got our Catholic guy back there can help us out, right?
our Catholic, our resident Catholic is behind the glass.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
There you go, buddy. Yes. Welcome, man, to the show today.
Drop a few Hail Marys in there. We're good to go.
Oh,
yeah,
well done. I hope your mom, I would love to see an outfit of Chase McCabe at 4 years old on Easter Sunday. I bet there's an outfit that is just amazing.
If she's listening right now, I'm sure she will find one.
Oh, that's great. I mean, you would. We think about Easter. I'll never forget my grandfather at church would wait outside for me and my mom. And it's when I think of Easter, I mean, I think of Easter, the resurrection and Jesus and all that. But when I always think about my grandpa on Easter Sunday, he just commanded such presence. And I'd walk in, he'd be waiting on me and grab my hand and go into church. I mean, it's funny. I don't think about that any time of the year except Easter weekend and to see that. But I'm sure my outfits were like, what in the world did my mother put me in? Right? I mean, there's got to be just something crazy. Of course, for Nick, that was like 5 years ago, so he's probably got some good pictures laying around.
Gee, thanks.
By the way, I have the internet is undefeated,
yeah,
as you know. The memes now of the still shot of Tiger Woods during his whole deal, and he's like on his knee, sunglasses on, hat backwards. The memes that people have come up with have
I'm sure they're good.
Like Barstool has my dad watching me hand him the wrong screwdriver. Like they're just
was that AI of him saying he just talked to the president?
No.
That's real?
No,
because I can't tell what's real and not real anymore.
Yeah, no, spellings. Which what a flex,
right? I'm just talking to the president.
Yeah, I was the president of what?
That's right. It doesn't have to be the United States. It's the president of the HOA, and I'll just call it and let it know. No, buddy, that's not going to get you out of this time as well.
No. Nice try. I mean, look, if you're going to try anything, then I would say that's probably the one to try.
Pretty good one, right? To do that.
Hey, Don. I mean, in a little bit of a pickle here.
I just know if I get pulled over by a cop, not to do that. No, I mean, not the president. Just like, hey, I'm just like, usually I've handed my license. Like, you got me. I'm telling you, that works. That you just said, look,
well,
I'm
I
done.
told you, my dad's famous line that he used was he got pulled over, and the cop was like, "You ran that red light back there," and he goes, "Oh man, I thought it was still pink." And the cop laughed so hard at it. It was like, you know what? Don't do it again.
I get it. Take care of yourself.
Like that was just so good, But anyway, got a great show planned. Chris Sanders is going to join us at 1. Michelle Kennedy at 2:30. Preds get the win last night. It took a shootout. It took 8 rounds of the shootout, but they won and they got 2 points. So now San Jose, Nashville, and Los Angeles all have 79 points in the standings. San Jose holds the tiebreaker right now, but guess what? The Predators play the Sharks tomorrow night.
Hey, look, 2 points is better than none, right? And Dr. Crane's like, they gave him a point last night. They got 2 points, and yeah, that's fine. LA got 1, but you got 2, and you're still in the middle of the playoff hunt now. So good. What time the game end?
It was around 1 a.m. I got off the air at 1:30. So, it is what it is.
Right.
This is why we built the home studio, folks.
Yes. Well, good. And so they stand up. What time's again tomorrow night?
9.
Well, by the way, why did it not start till like 10 almost?
Because they had a pregame ceremony for Anze Kopitar, who is their captain, who's retiring.
Oh, okay.
So that took almost 20 minutes.
Was this the last home game?
I don't know. Well, he just became the all-time points leader in Kings history. So it was something with that. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, good. So tomorrow
So yeah,
night.
they dropped the puck. They dropped the puck about 10 till 10. And yeah. So
All right. Well, you have another late night tomorrow night.
yeah, hopefully not that late though.
Hopefully
8
not
o'clock
the-
pregame, 9 o'clock puck drop ish. So
Good. Hey, look, it's all for the good, man. If they win,
yeah, look, it's fun. And look, I kind of said this earlier to someone of, I went to bed late. I'm a little tired, but because they won, I'm less tired. If they had lost, I'd be dragging today. I mean, that's always how it happens. But it is what it is. It's fine.
do you think Brunette cares about that? I mean,
No.
he needs the pregame and postgame guy to be on top of this.
Look, I got his back. He knows that.
All right.
I bring my all every time.
Okay.
No excuses. I signed up for this.
making sure
So
I'm
he
knows
go.
that you are given a full 60-minute effort.
Oh, yeah. I had it on, was watching the television feed, had obviously Max and Hal, listening to them, was keeping up with it and listening and very invested.
Pretty badass move by Evangelista
Oh, yeah.
to win the game last night.
Pretty boy Vincenzo getting it done.
Is that his nickname?
It is. He's a talented player, man. I've been very happy to see him take steps forward with this team.
See, now you got me thinking that's a pretty cool nickname.
I don't remember. He was meeting with the media like 2 years ago, I think it was, and it came up, and I don't remember the context, but yeah, that's one of his nicknames. Vange is like his, hockey nickname.
Okay.
But Pretty Boy Vincenzo.
That's pretty good. I'll take that.
It's an old video game gamer tag he had.
Oh, is that
That's
what it is?
the synopsis of it. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's
I mean,
pretty
he has
cool.
some great hair.
Yeah, right. Yossi does too.
Yeah.
Chris Mason does not. That's why I
No.
gravitate towards Chris Mason. I think he's the best looking guy involved in hockey in the world. Bald, goatee. I mean, it's just he's
you
a
don't mess with
man. He's a man's man. So I like Chris Mason. He's my guy. But yeah, can you imagine having hair like Evangelista? I tell people all the time, if I had hair, I'd wear it like Crystal Gale. It'd be past my butt. I'm not kidding. It'd be past my butt.
When we go to Turkey, that's what we're gonna get, and we'll have flowing locks. Like what we should do is when it comes in full, we go in the Predators locker room and look at Yossi and Evangelista and go, "Hey, you guys want to fight now?
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Put up in a man bun.
Yeah, like
So
look,
you don't
bet you
want
can't
any
do
of
that.
this.
You don't want any of this.
Right to do that. Although I did that deep dive one night on Instagram on the turkey hair. Those guys it looks painful, absolutely painful. I'm
Well,
not.
do you want to? Well, I thought you weren't scared of pain.
I'm not that. I'm not. No, it looks painful.
Okay,
I mean,
then you don't get to look like Crystal Gale anymore.
I tell you, mental toughness is part of me, right? So
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that looks painful. I'm not doing that.
Okay,
I'm not. So yeah, I can still get a wig. Maybe I'll do that. But I'm saying if I had hair, real hair, I would wear it all the way down, and that's what you'd have every single day. I'd have the fake hair like Bret Michaels and everything. Just let it keep on growing.
if we did get hair like that, can we just start like an 80s hair metal cover
I
band?
don't see why not, right?
I
Because you
mean,
just play a track and then we have
well, I'll play guitar. I'm good with that.
all right, play Talk Dirty to Me by Poison.
Okay.
You got it?
Well, I don't have a guitar.
I'm saying we could play the CD and be like Milli Vanilli. As long as Dr. Crane doesn't make it skip, we'd be good to go. Have you ever seen the Milli Vanilli skipping video when they're lip syncing? It's fantastic.
So I was at the All for the Hall event that I think they still do, but Keith Urban's deal.
Yeah.
So I went a few years ago, and the last person to play was Luke Combs. And he had come out with he had done the cover of Brand New Man by Brooks and Dunn with Brooks and Dunn. And so that was the song he was going to play. And so he plays it and like everybody's getting into it. And at the end of the song, when there's like a point where the music kind of comes out and he sings or whatever, it was tracked and it skipped. He was singing, but the band was tracked. And it kept messing up.
Did he run off the stage like?
No,
Ashley
but
Simpson?
he was like pissed. He was like,
"Oh
what
heck
the
yeah,
hell?"
he would."
And I was like, why would I would think he'd want his band? And I was told that for big shows like that, it's easier to have the backing track because otherwise you're switching out so many different things and whatnot. And so because of timing,
I would never
I
because
hate
of that.
Yeah, I hate that.
With my luck, no, I'm not doing that as well.
Yeah. So what is our question of the day?
All right, it is a great weekend ahead of us. So we're gonna have a fun question of the day, and I told Dr. Crane this earlier, and we started laughing about this. What is your greatest scar story? What is your greatest scar?
Like emotional scar or
That could be that's all part of it. What is your greatest scar story? I have
how long you got?
I got a big scar on my shin where I was loading trucks. I fell through the truck and it ripped my shin all the way up and I bled. It was awful. And that scar, I still got it. And that was 30 something years ago. So I fell through a truck when I was working overnight in college. And I was like, all right, man, this is something. So what's your greatest scar story? 615-737-1025. Now, Dr. Crane, you said you got something about your chin. What happened?
Yeah, after I was working out in high school or something, I passed out in the shower and I left the shower to go get my towel and I fell and hit my chin on the corner of a table, passed out, woke up with a pool of blood under me and had to go get like 11 stitches in my chin.
Still got a scar?
Yeah, still there. I also have a scar on my wrist from when the dog bit me as well. So,
Good
and a
Lord.
scar on my ankle.
Same day?
No, it's all
Okay.
different timing. When a trailer door fell on me as well and broke my ankle and arm, I got a scar on my ankle as well.
You back up to the dog thing for a second. What happened here?
I took my dog to the vet. I had two of them, and they kind of got angry at each other, and I tried to break them up in the car, and one of them bit my arm.
That's not good.
And left a scar?
Yeah, I still have it.
Okay. All right.
So can we help you kind of rewrite some of these stories?
Sure.
You know, and that, like, again, like you have this scar in your face, you should be like, you should have seen the other guy, you know, something like that. I'm just saying it could help you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I take it with pride.
I told Connor Newt with his whole deal of like let's come up with a better story. It'll help you out.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, like after exercising, playing football, like that, I feel like I've earned that badge of honor.
No,
to say
I agree.
passed out coming out of the shower.
Okay.
The dog thing, I could care less if it's a good story or bad story. As for the trailer door, I do take that with pride because
no, that's
yeah.
actually kind of a badass story.
Yeah.
So
I was
I'll
8
give you
years
that.
old. I survived it.
All right. So you fell in the locker room. Did somebody were they there helping you? Or were you the last one in there?
I was one of the last ones because it was like during break.
They're walking by. Nick, you good?
Yeah, it was during break.
Enjoy your nap.
And at 9:30, that's when like A day and B day. So when you're a freshman, B day is in the morning for practice.
Right.
And so I was in the shower getting ready for my math class and passed out and woke up and it was lunchtime. And I was like, oh, this is not good. And then called my mom and went
You
home.
should strive to have an A day every day.
Yeah, you should.
Every day.
Now, I broke my hand in a football game. I would squash between two helmets, and my bone didn't heal back right. But there's no scar; just my bone in my hand is elevated. Does that count? Not a scar. So I don't know. We'll have to send it to the committee and ask. So, all right, big man, what's your scar?
You can kind of see it. I have one on my hand, and I think I got it when I was like 7, and I was at my grandparents' neighbors who happened to be the parents of my mom's best friend growing up. So there were kids, you know, their kids were there,
Right.
and we were playing. And I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but it basically involved me having big feet, and I tripped over them and like cut my hand on the edge of the steps, and was basically like, "Yeah, I'm good." And like they look and like my hand's bleeding and all this.
Now,
stuff.
speaking of updating a story, how about this? You got thrown through a glass window.
I
by a
like that.
wrestler.
No, I get. Yeah, I'm
Right?
good with that.
There's
Yeah.
a wrestler, and you're like, "Hey, I'll do that," and they threw you through a glass window, and then it happened.
You know what we should have done with this? We should have. See, this is the one time you should have told us what the question was going to be beforehand,
Uh-huh.
and we all come up with stories that, and then the audience has to guess, you know, how true they are.
Right. Well, we could have
could've
done
been
that.
fun.
Yeah. But okay. Well, you got that. We all got some kind of a scar, but
Yeah.
emotional scar.
I think
counts,
that's
too.
really the only one I have. Knock on wood.
Yeah. Until this afternoon. Anyway.
Yeah,
Good.
right.
Well done with that.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. And our question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First-time shooters shoot for free. Just tell them that I, Chase McCabe, sent you. then check them out at ariestactical.com. We'll have more coming here on this Friday, including your calls and texts here on Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chase a Big Joe, 1025 The Game here on this Good Friday. 8415, paying attention to what one listener said yesterday, having some fun with it. This question of the day is awful. Talk about the Titans starting guard or center talk again, fellas. Love the show. Yeah, what do you think? Who do you think? We're going to do this every day because I'm going to mess with who. Who's going to be the starting center and guard?
Is it Austin Schlottman and Jackson Slater? There we go.
Okay. I think they could go sign somebody.
Yeah, that's it. And we'll see what happens.
We'll break it down again in the 1 o'clock hour.
God almighty.
Anyway, Ryan in Florida, to our question of the day, says, broke my nose twice playing baseball. First time infield practice / catcher. Second shortstop diving.
Ooh. Oh, so what's the scar? I mean, is your nose lopsided?
Do you count? Yeah, do you count like your nose being messed up?
I guess you could. Yeah. I mean, if you involve a broken bone in all this, I mean, then it just takes it to another level. But scars are the stories, man. Those are the ones that you take with you forever.
Gunnar says, I'm an electrician. When I was younger, about 3 years into it, I got shocked by 277 volts. It stuck me to the light I was working on, and I fell off a 10-foot ladder and tore down the ceiling grid. Good Lord, man. No harm from the fall, but you can see on my hand and finger where the electricity left me.
Ooh, what would that look like?
I would say send a picture, but I don't know if I really want to see that or not.
Right? And you fall unconscious 10 feet and you're okay. Good for you, buddy. Glad you're okay, man. That's something.
Yeah. All right. So keep those coming in. 615-737-1025. How you doing?
Yeah.
You good?
I'll take over.
I lost my train of thought there for
3 weeks from today. We'll be reacting happy or sad or mad to the draft because it's in 20 days now. So it goes on.
I mean, I was thinking about that yesterday because we were talking about I have peace as a Titans fan because I feel like they're going in the right direction. I really, really do feel like if they stick at 4. Now, if they trade out of 4, then I don't know. Obviously they're going to want to try and get more draft capital if they do that. But I feel like if they stick and pick at 4 and walk away with really the 4 guys we've been talking about, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to feel good.
If it's not Love or Bane, you have to convince me that what you got.
Yeah, but I'd be okay with Reese. I'd be okay with Bailey. Sonny Styles, not as much. I don't know. I guess I haven't had him
right
in my head. Josh Edwards for CBS Sports did a 7-round mock draft.
Yes.
And he has David Bailey. Going to the Titans.
Well, David Bailey, who David Bailey's father was?
No, I don't.
Look at me like that for?
Because I don't know where you're going with this.
No, Beetle Bailey.
Oh, okay.
Really good Army GI guy.
I thought you were going to say who's the Bailey that did the song? Why am I blanking on the name?
That's
right
okay.
What with Peter Gabriel?
You mean Phil Collins?
Or Phil Collins? Yeah.
Philip Bailey.
Philip Bailey.
Yeah, could be. Beetle Bailey was a hell of a soldier, man. He was a good soldier.
So this mock draft has Jeremiah Love going at 7 to the Washington Commanders.
All right.
And Ruben Bain goes 8th to the New Orleans Saints.
All right. Well, give me the first. Give me 1 through 6 then.
Fernando Mendoza. That Mendoza.
I tell you what, man, Fernando Mendoza, he's got something.
He goes to the Raiders. The Jets take Arvell Reese. Sonny Styles to the Cardinals. David Bailey to the Titans. Fix that logo. Jermon McCoy from Tennessee goes to the Giants at 5. Carnell Tate, wide receiver from the Ohio State, stays in Ohio, goes to Cleveland. And then I mentioned Love, Bain. Pick 9, Francis Mayoga, the offensive tackle from Miami, goes to Kansas City. And Caleb Downs from Ohio State is pick 10 to Cincinnati.
So what's this guy's name again?
This is Josh Edwards.
Okay. Josh probably said, I need to go a draft, which is going to make people talk about and be completely different. That's all he's doing. There's no way Love or Bain drops to 7 or 8. There's just no way. and everybody knows what's going on. There's not going to
No.
drop to 7 or 8.
All right, so here's what I'm curious about. Let's go through the first round. Round 2, pick 35. Oh well, I like this pick because this guy's got a good first name. Chase Bisnastis.
Biznasty.
Yeah.
Trace Biznasty.
He's an interior offensive lineman from Texas A&M.
No, they ain't taking that guy. But this guy.
The Cardinals, the pick before at 34, go quarterback Ty Simpson from Alabama.
Yeah, where's my spotter?
Yep. So let's see. In round number 3, he has the Titans going Traden Stukes, cornerback from Arizona.
Yeah.
Round number 4, the Titans take Mike Washington Jr., running back from Arkansas.
No. Okay, keep going.
Yep. I don't think they have any more picks in the 4th round, do they? 5th round, Titans select Harold Perkins Jr., linebacker from LSU.
Okay.
And Parker Brailsford, interior offensive lineman from Alabama.
Oh, my God. I'd rather them take you instead of some that's going to be cut day one.
Thank you.
Oh, my Lord.
In round number 6, they take Tanner Kazoil, a tight end from Houston. And they also select Max Llewellyn, an edge rusher from Iowa.
All right. I like the linebacker from LSU, whoever that guy is, because he's from LSU.
Yeah.
I just want to – I wish somebody at the end, all you analytic nerds, would go through all these people who predict the draft and see if anybody's even come close to getting a quarter of them correct.
Oh, yeah.
25%. I guarantee you there's maybe a few have gotten 50%.
The first round, okay, but like these late rounds,
No.
like, you don't know any of these
no
people.
clue.
Round 7, pick 225. He says Deshaun Singleton, a safety from Nebraska, would go to the Titans. And that is
So,
it.
7th round, I'm going to give you a line from the Austin Powers movie that makes me laugh when Michael Caine was going to fight one of Dr. Evil's henchmen. And so was Austin Powers, and they come to fight him. And Michael Caine says, "Look at you, you're going to die. You don't even have a name tag, right? Meaning this, you're thrown into this. You're not going to make it. That's what a 7th rounder usually is like. You go to camp like, 7th rounder, yeah, good luck there. I mean, few make it. That's why the 7th round, take a gamble, take a chance on bringing somebody in that. This is crazy. The Brock Purdy thing in the 7th round, they already had a quarterback. Like, I want to take that and see what happens. You see what happens. You could do that. So don't get some need at 7th. Get something that's really cool at 7th. Wouldn't Ryan Suckup a 7th round Mr.
He was Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. So have fun with that pick, man.
You want to just keep reading off some mock drafts for me?
I am going to stab you in the eyeball. Both eyeballs. Then I'm going to drive you to your mom's and say, here, take care of him. And let that new little dog come out and pee on you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
What's the new dog's name?
Willow.
Yeah. I'll get it right one day.
Okay, I like this guy's name and I've never heard of him, so I'm going to read this one. This is from NFL.com. Nick Shook is his name. This is his mock draft 1.0.
Oh, yes.
He has Fernando Mendoza going number 1 overall. David Bailey goes to the Jets at 2. Ooh, pick number 3. The Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love, running back from Notre Dame.
Okay.
And at pick 4, the Titans select Arvell Reese from the
pass. He's
Ohio
not a pass
State.
rusher.
They're now listing him as an edge. So
I need a pass rusher right there.
Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain to the Saints, Mansour Delaney. I do like him. Chiefs at 9 and Jermon McCoy at 10.
Where's Mansour Delaney from?
LSU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a corner.
Okay.
I like him. He's. I mean, if the Titans traded back and they ended up taking him, I wouldn't hate that.
I tell you, the Chiefs are coming back. Big time. They're on a mission for one more year. They know it.
Yep.
One more year.
Kelsey's going to give everything he's got.
He's going to do that on wedding night too. Let's go to the break.
That's at Big Joe on the go.
Hey, we didn't get invited, man. So I'm telling you right now.
I did.
Yeah.
You're my plus one.
Okay, thank you.
We haven't told Nick yet. I'm sorry.
Bring gas.
All right, we'll be back with more nonsense. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Little easy lover for you on a Friday. Chasing Big Joe 102.5 The Game. Did you go to our favorite karaoke spot in Key West and
I
sing
did.
this again?
I did.
Nice.
I didn't sing this song. I sang it's Bobby's Monkey Bar, and I sang Tear in My Beer.
Oh, little Hank
Great
Senior.
Song. It's
Hank
a great
Jr.
song.
Hank
It's
Senior.
a great karaoke. And then here's the deal, folks. When you're doing a karaoke song, don't sing what's the song? Long, long time ago.
Oh, American Pie.
Yeah. It's like 19 minutes, man.
There's a few songs that I think are off the like Freebird.
Yeah.
Tequila. You can't sing. You can't do tequila.
I do tequila almost every other night.
No, I mean like the song.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Tequila.
You can't. It shouldn't be over 3 minutes. Your karaoke song should not be over 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So this guy did American Pie, and it took forever.
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
If you got a full bar that's into it and they'll sing with you, I might give you a pass on that one.
Yeah.
But no.
Do me a favor. All right, we're talking about Kelsey and the Chiefs. Are there Super Bowl odds right now?
Yeah.
Out. I'm curious. This is being serious for once. I think they're coming back and they're putting everything in 2026. Though Kelsey knows he's done. He's out after this year. You know, if Mahomes, his knees hurt, he's going to come back. He might start. I guarantee he starts by game 1. They're on a mission.
This is DraftKings Sportsbook. Who do you think they have as the favorite?
Who just won last year? Oh, the Seahawks.
The Seattle Seahawks are the second favorite at plus 950.
Okay. So plus 9, explain. So if you put $100 down, you win $95.
Yeah.
Okay,
correct.
Look at me, man.
Yep.
You and your little buddy.
You've put 100 down, you win 950. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm gonna make you guess. I want to make you guess the favorite. This is DraftKings Sportsbook.
It's not the Patriots.
The New England Patriots are plus 1900.
Yeah. Once you put everything together about their schedule, the easiest it was in like the last 20 years.
In case you're wondering, plus 11,000 for the Titans.
Hold on now. So it's
but they're not the worst.
The Rams are first.
The Los Angeles Rams are plus 750 and the favorite, according to DraftKings, to win the Super Bowl.
Where are the Niners in this?
The San Francisco 49ers are plus 1,500 with 5 total teams, including the Rams and Seahawks ahead of them.
So 3 of the first 7 are in the NFC West.
Yes.
All right. It's 32. The Cardinals. Please say they're 32.
Plus 40,000. That is correct.
Oh my! All right, where are the Chiefs in this again?
The Chiefs are one of the teams ahead of the 49ers at plus 1,400.
Okay,
and then there are 2 teams at plus 1,000.
So if I put $1,000 down right now on the Chiefs to win, I'll get that 1,400 plus 1,400.
Mm-hmm.
It won't change. I mean, I'm just going to change up and down. But
yeah. If you put the bet in now, yeah.
Okay.
The 2 teams at plus 1,000. Care to guess?
Panthers?
No. The Carolina Panthers, they don't have a lot of faith in them right now. They are plus 9,000.
Oh, okay. Well, Bears?
The Chicago Bears are plus 2,500.
Jeez Louise.
If you think hard, I mean.
Well, I'm not going to do that. You know that.
The Bills and the Ravens.
Bills and the Ravens. Okay.
So it's Rams, Seahawks, Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, 49ers. There are 2 teams at plus 1,500, the 49ers and the Packers.
Okay.
Then you got the Chargers at plus 1,600, Eagles and Lions at 1,700, Texans and Broncos at 1,800.
Wow.
Patriots at 1,900, the Jags, Bears at 2,500, Cowboys, Bengals at 3,000, the Bucks, the Steelers, the Vikings at 4,500, Commanders and Colts at 6,500, the Giants at 7,000, Saints, Panthers at 9,000, Titans, Falcons at 11,000, Raiders, Browns at 15,000, the Jets at 20,000, the Dolphins at 30, and the Cardinals at 40.
Our Cardinals, man, the worst team organization ever. I would take, if I had any money, I'd put $1,000 down on the Chiefs. I would right now. If that's not going to fluctuate, that's what I'm getting right there. So I'd get what, 14 grand?
Yeah.
1,000 down. It's plus 1,400.
Yeah.
I'm doing my alphabet school math.
Yeah.
You two guys. All right. I'll take it then. I mean, I'm not. What was the one year that Phil Mickelson put 100 grand on the 2,000 on the Ravens to win the Super Bowl? And they were massive odds, like 90-1. He won $800,000 or whatever it is that he won on doing the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Ricky said 1,000 would be 14,000. Chase, quote, I don't get paid to do math. That's true. I don't do math.
Yeah, but you
so
went
to you guys.
But you graduated from a very smart
because they liked me and felt bad for me with math.
Accredited high school to get that done. I was proud of you. Did you take trigonometry in high school?
Yeah, I think so. Algebra. Yeah, it was algebra 3 trig.
Okay.
Is what I took. I think my freshman year.
Since you left school, have you used algebra 3 trig in your life? I know the answer.
The answer I want to give is not FCC compliant, but I'll just simply say no.
But you can add it pretty good for a drive-through. Like if I get this and the ice cream, that's 8.
I will say this, that when I started dating my girlfriend, I found out pretty quickly she was good at math, in which I said, thank God, because I don't have to do it.
I bet you, and she's very smart. She's very pretty. I bet she has a checkbook.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No?
I mean, I think we all technically have a checkbook, but who uses a checkbook anymore?
I mean, you don't go to the store with your mom and she subtracts the out of the checkbook.
Balances the checkbook.
My mom
did that for, I mean, yeah, she still does.
Yeah. It's because moms are the best. They can do it on the fly and get it done. But no, go back to the Chiefs. I'm telling you, there's something about the Kelsey thing which is going to propel them. They're mad. They're pissed off. They're upset. When they came here and played the Titans in December, that was an awful Kansas City football team. That was terrible. They'd given up, right? Minshew was everything. And I think now Andy Reid's got that driving force, because I talked to a friend of ours who works for the Chiefs and said there is a motivation there that he hasn't seen with that team in a long time, and it's going to happen. So I just think they're going to come back. Don't give me the Chargers. And John McClain's like, well, watch out for the Broncos. I don't think so.
I think they take a step back. Yep. I think they were ahead of time. And look, I think Bo Nix has surprised people. I don't think he's he's elite guy. So
not that guy.
I will say this. I talked to the same friend we have, and I made the joke of, wow, y'all actually got to work for the first time in a couple of years.
I bet that went over well.
Well, he laughed. To his credit, he laughed, but it's kind of like, yeah, we do. And it's like, oh no, that's scary. Like that they're gonna go, and I mean they're gonna retool this.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be like, I think it could be like the Patriots. Remember the Patriots now they made the playoffs. They didn't miss the playoffs except for when Brady got hurt. But it was like they retooled a little bit and then had yet another.
What one player that drops to them would make them like, all right, is it Love? Is it Bain? Is it Reese? Is it Bailey? That drop. I think if they get Reuben Bain where they are,
I think so too.
Get out,
because he's your Chris Jones replacement essentially.
Yep.
And they have, how old is he, Jones?
Mississippi State guy, right? 31, maybe.
31. Good
31,
call.
yeah.
Yep. He'll be
he'll be
32 in July.
He's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So if you have him and you get somebody like Bain and you have both of them for a couple of years, like, oh my God.
And they're going to take off, man.
Yeah. They need some corner help.
Tell you,
they have Snead back.
I'll drive Snead to Kansas City. Here you go, buddy. Get off. I would do that. I think that I'm not allowed to gamble. I'm not.
Yeah.
Because of my MTSU commitment. So that's fine. But I want you guys to win. I want you guys. I'm telling you, we got another 10 months for this happens. But he's going to come back. Mahomes is going to be pissed off. They're going to be angry. And
they just signed Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's not bad. And then who else?
Trey Smith's going to get that offensive line going.
Yeah.
They got rid of the tackle who's always jumping off sides. He's gone.
So I forget who one of their corners is. I totally forgot about this. Christian Fulton.
Oh, they signed him?
I think they signed him last year.
Okay.
Let's see. Weapons that they have offensively. Just kind of looking at this. They signed Kenneth Walker. So he's going to be that starting running back. The Kelsey's coming in. Noah Gray's not bad as the other tight end.
That's right.
Let's see. Receiver, Rashee Rice, if he's healthy and all that stuff, Worthy. I mean, they still need receiver help, I think.
Yeah, they do. But again, like we talked about the Titans, you just got to be better than the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Raiders. Raiders suck. Broncos taking a step back. Chargers will be a legit opponent. But I think this team with Mahomes, but the key is comes back at least 80%. Because his scrambling makes him elite. And that blew both the ACL and the other part of the knee out. He's got to come back full throttle, good to go. And they got till September to do it. So I think he'll be ready to go.
615-737-1025. We'll have more of your calls and texts coming up next. Chasing Big Joe, 1025 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. The NFL has released the off-season schedule.
1 second. What made you play this song?
Phil Collins.
It's one of the greatest songs of all time. It's also season 2, episode 2 of The Prodigal Son of Miami Vice, when they're returning home from New York to Miami, and Crockett's at the airport waiting on Tubbs. He spent a night with his lady, and he's running through the airport, and they're playing this song. And Crockett's laughing because he's about to miss the plane. I'm telling you, man. It's also what I think is the greatest music video of all time. So let me get that off my chest. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chase.
It's good. Teron Davenport tweeting this out. The NFL offseason dates. The Titans will begin their offseason activities on April 7th, which I believe is Tuesday.
It is.
Voluntary minicamp will be April 23rd. Yeah, April 21st through the 23rd, so week of the draft. OTA offseason workouts May 18th and 19th, May 21st, May 26th through the 27th, May 29th, June 8th through 9th, and June 11th and 12th. Mandatory minicamp is June 16th through the 17th.
A lot of dates there. I don't remember any of what you just said, but I know there's a lot of dates coming up.
It means it's here.
And we talked to our good friend, MTSU football coach Derek Mason, about applying that to college football.
Yeah.
Get rid of your spring game, have your portal in April, whatever it is. I know it's they're moving it around and all that stuff, but then have OTAs, keep the guys on campus and apply the NFL. That same thing Teron just tweeted out to college.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, they're already on campus. Work, just keep them on campus, man.
Yeah.
Keep them working through the whole time.
Yeah. I agree. Because, I mean, you've had like Vanderbilt's been going through spring practice the last couple of weeks, and they'll have a spring game coming up. So
do they? I saw where like a lot of teams, you would know more about this than I do, have gotten rid of their spring games. Remember they used to be televised?
Oh,
I think there's only a couple being televised now. I mean, everybody's so.
Yeah, April 18th.
Vanderbilt's got one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good.
The black and gold scrimmage.
Maybe they should do the whole where they did.
I think we're going to air it, actually.
Where they should do the media members be the coaches, man. Hell, Saban did it at Alabama for years.
Yeah. Our friend Elijah Campbell that used to work here, remember he told us at SEC Media Days that South Carolina let him run the wishbone, or was it the wing tee?
Wing tee, and then threw the ball, and the guy was wide open down the field. Yeah, I did. If Clark Lee, you're listening, if we did this, and I
can we have give us a play?
And I was OC, the first play of the game, I'm punting. Right? Because I'm telling you, it happened during a game when I was in junior college. It was bizarre. And it got you thinking, like, what the hell's going on here? And what it was, they had a really good defense. They would put their defense on the field first. And they punted, and they sure as hell put the defense on the field. That defense was good. So I would do that. They're not seeing that coming.
Yeah.
The whole time you're thinking, what's going on? Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake. And then,
well, I want to line up like in the wishbone or the wing tee or something, something like completely silly. Remember, I brought up doing the wing tee with Derek Mason. He goes, yeah, we're probably not going to do that.
And they come out in leather helmets, man, in honor of Johnny Majors in the 50s and those guys. But
what is in your mind like your favorite? Not for like you'd have to describe what the play is, but your favorite type of play.
Oh, I'm a big the wishbone executed properly is unstoppable. You cannot stop a wishbone. You can stop Oklahoma. You couldn't stop Alabama. Run and shoot, you could stop. I go the wishbone. But tell you a play that always works, that's never failed, is the hook and ladder.
Yeah.
It has always worked. It worked in the Fiesta Bowl in Boise State at Oklahoma. That play always works.
But you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah. You just plant a guy in the middle, the guy comes across. You're not worried about the guy coming across. You're just following the ball.
Yeah. You see it now where, SVP calls it pitchy, woo-woo, where they're just like throwing it around, hoping for something to happen.
Well, that's the end of the game.
Yeah.
But like in the third quarter, I would call a hook and ladder.
Yeah.
You can't stop it.
I love like a double pass.
Great.
Like either anything, like a jet sweep, double pass, something like that. Like I think those are awesome.
Well, look at one of the greatest Super Bowl calls of all time, the Philly Special.
Philly Special.
There's nobody out there waiting for that. There's nobody.
Was that out of the Wildcat?
He snapped it to the left, to the right.
Yeah, he did. You're right. The quarterback did take the snap, and then he went wide.
Then pitch it to the right. Guy went right to the left and left back to right, and he was wide open. Nobody's on him.
Yeah.
Is that Trey Burton that threw that? I
Trey
think
Burton,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah. Threw the pass in the end zone and touchdown. You're not prepared. You can't get a defensive lineman to react that quickly. It doesn't happen. And then you're following the ball and you're following your guy if you're man to man. But the hook and ladder always, I don't know why more teams don't do that. It always works.
I have to read Adam in Portland's text, and you're not going to like it.
I'll be in Portland Sunday afternoon, Adam, to visit.
And
my
we
brother,
love Adam.
to visit my
we
brother.
love Adam. I never know what Joe is talking about. I don't think anyone knows what Joe is talking about. Nobody cares about Miami Vice except for Joe. Don Johnson sucks. It's actually impressive that you can reference Miami Vice almost every single day. It's all love. # weird 80s obsession.
That's okay. That's right. Right? If that song had been played in a Star Trek show, would you have not known?
Yeah, I would have noticed.
Would you have told us?
Yeah.
Damn right you would have. Yeah. Last I checked, it's Chase and Big Joe show, not the Adam show.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
But Adam's a good dude.
That's fine. Chase and Big Joe show.
Yeah, it is.
And I'll continue telling you how great Miami Vice is to the day I'm no longer on this planet.
Coming up in the 1 o'clock hour, the season 3 synopsis of Miami Vice. Plus, Chris Sanders will join us next.
Oh, that's
we'll
right.
do that coming up. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 2, Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe, Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier behind the glass, and it's now time to talk to our good friend Chris Sanders, Forever Titans wide receiver, who joins us now. Chris, what's up?
Man, what is going on, man? Getting ready for Easter. How y'all brothers doing, man?
You gonna do an Easter egg hunt?
No, man. No, I can't reach down and grab the egg because my hamstrings might pop. So
I bet you'd be no fun. You'd get all the eggs before I even bent down to get one.
Hey, when I was 26, I could, but I'm 50. I'll be 54 this year, so it'll be a lost cause.
Don't even start with us on this.
Yeah, I'm 54.
Do you want to, Joe? Do you want to tell him who we saw yesterday?
So, Chris, yesterday we're at the Omni downtown, and I start talking to this young man, and he tells me that he has a picture of you in his office scoring a touchdown in 1995. And I was like, because I mentioned that you come on the show with us quite a bit.
Yeah.
He is your former team doctor for the Houston Oilers in 1995, Todd Northrup.
Who?
Todd. Were you on that team back then?
Hey, I was, but I do not remember.
Todd Northrup was the team doctor. And he remembers you vividly.
I remember Elrod and
that was here. Was here. Todd was in Houston, and then Bud said, "We're moving to Tennessee."
Yeah,
and Dr. Northrup said, "I'm not moving to Nashville. Take care."
See, I can't. That was 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31. That was 31. I can't remember 31.
Well, you were in 95. You were too worried about your hair and the parachute pants and things like that.
Well, we're not sure you were on the team in 95 and 96. We're going to check into that.
I was. I made the whole rookie team, man. Hey, nice to meet you.
He says he sits down at his desk and he's got a bunch of pictures, and your picture's right across his desk of catching a touchdown in 1995.
Isn't that picture of you? You had scored a touchdown and you're praying. Isn't that the Astrodome?
Yes, that one, and then the one where Big Joe was on the sidelines at the Liberty Bowl.
That's right. It's a Raiders game.
Candy. I remember that one.
Yeah. So I was going to tell Dr. Northrup you said hi, but I'm going to scratch that email right now.
Well, he said, who? Who the hell is that?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. Now I feel bad, man. But just tell him I know him. He's a great guy.
Oh, I'm not saying a word to him. I'm not getting involved in this. That's between you two, not us.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
I guess I'll ask a football question now.
Sure,
How about that?
Sure.
One thing that came up at the owners' meetings when Robert Saleh and everybody talked and Mike Berganzi talked was deciding to keep Calvin Ridley. And one of the things that was referenced that it was better to keep him around for Cam Ward because of the relationship that they had. Do you think that we're going to see even more improvement from Ridley in particular because of that, knowing that they kept him because Cam really wanted him?
Yeah, number one, I mean, Cam, when he's on the field, I mean, he can be a threat. I know last year he struggled. I know he struggled with the Bronco game and then, couldn't stay healthy. But when you have a veteran guy like that to where a quarterback is in his second year, he's going to make your quarterback better. I know everybody gets upset because he hasn't produced like we wanted him to, but you got to understand that when you have a wide receiver that has the same eyes as your quarterback, he's going to make your quarterback better. Okay, I want the pass here. If I run a comeback, I want it in this spot. If I run the go route, I want it in this spot. If I run the curl route, I want it in this window. So he's teaching them the game. He's teaching them about coverages to make him be a great quarterback. So I think it's a great idea because now you don't have to go out and get a receiver in the first round. You can get a receiver in the second or third round to come in and compliment him if you wanted to.
How much do you think the coaching change is going to affect Ridley in a positive way, both Saleh and Dable?
I mean, I don't think it's going to affect him at all because this guy's been in the league. I just think that the terminology may change, with different schemes. I mean, everybody runs a hitch, everybody runs a slant, everybody runs a post, everybody runs those routes. But with the different offensive coordinator with the ball and, you got Saleh in there also, the terminology is going to be just a little bit different. So it's not going to affect him because he's done this so many times. He had different coaches. It's just adapted to how they want him to do it. And I think it's going to be a good fit.
Our man Chris Sanders with us today at the Chase and Big Joe show. Listen, if you're Jeremiah Love, look, you got drafted. Whoa. You're sitting there. Jeremiah Love's at number 4. He's thinking, all right, everybody's saying Titans. When you got drafted, you thought you were going to Washington, right?
Yeah, I did. I thought I was going because here's the thing is you're thinking that a team, if they're paying attention to you, because after I did my individual workout at Ohio State, Robisky, who was the wide receiver coach with Washington at that time, he got me on the board. He talked about coverages. He was asking me questions about routes. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, they're going to take me in the second round. But then I get to the second round, they pick somebody else. And then we get to the third round, the 67th pick. And Houston Oilers taking me at that time / Titans, they never talked to me. They never were interested, but they were silently had their eye on me. And that's exactly what happened.
That's the same way I approach women at bars. Hey, listen, shut your mouth. Just move on. Listen. All right. So when they're telling you Washington, you're probably thinking back then, you're probably like, all right, man, they got the monument. I can live in this part of town, and your mind's already there. And then all of a sudden, Houston. I mean, what was that like? Realizing, like, God, do I know anything about Houston?
No, it's funny because I didn't care if I got picked by anybody, but in my mind, you said it exactly right. Because I'm like, okay, what is this? I'm going to watch it. What is this all about? I don't know. I'm thinking that because they show so much interest on picking me, but when they didn't pick me, I was like, okay, where am I going now? But then when Houston picked me, I'm like, okay, what do I got to do? What's up with Houston? Don't really know. I mean, I knew about Love You Blue, but I didn't really know a lot about it. But once I got there, I had to adapt what I was doing.
Did Floyd call you or Fisher call you?
It was Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher called me.
And then,
hey, Chris, we really like your game. I want to take you.
We got a lot of receivers, but hey, I love you.
You want to be a lawyer?
When did you talk to Floyd for the first time?
I didn't talk to Floyd until I actually showed up. When I showed up, I had a chance
to meet
him.
The first pregame show we did like 5 years ago. That was when we talked.
Yeah, but I actually talked to him a little bit, but I really didn't start to build a relationship until I actually got here of really understand who Floyd was, because I was just trying to really, establish myself on a team and, earn respect of my players. So I just shook his hand, and just went on and just tried to do my job. But when we actually got here, I actually got a chance to know Floyd Reese and his family and his son, all those things
right.
I really, really love about Floyd. Yep.
Isn't that funny how a decision like that, and if you don't get drafted by Houston, you're not on the radio with us right now.
Wow.
Right?
Man,
you're not here.
I know I'm not here. I thought I was going to end up in Washington. And it's funny because everything works out like it's supposed to be, because I met two great men like Joe and Chase. I mean, I never would be able to experience that if I never would have got drafted and we moved here from the Oilers. So I think it's a great opportunity, and I thought it was a great job by even meeting you guys. I don't like Joe, but I like Chase.
So would your advice be to everybody that's a potential first rounder, just let it play out? Don't see yourself here or there. Just let it play out.
It's okay. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Look at the first pick. Everybody in their mind is thinking they're gonna take the Rays are gonna take Mendoza. Didn't they just sign Kirk?
Yes.
Was it
Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins for a $5 million deal. We may thinking they're taking Mendoza, but what happens if they go and get somebody like Arvell Reese from Ohio State? It's gonna shake everything up. So even though you have a concept of who you might take, but what happens if those first two guys go somewhere totally opposite of what we're thinking? So we don't know. I mean, every year there's something crazy that happens, and that's what makes the draft so special, because we think we know, but we actually don't know.
That is true. Chris Sanders is with us, forever Titans wide receiver. What do you think some of these – I mean, obviously it's different now, but with social media and stuff, but –
oh my God!
At what point do you think these prospects just kind of have to start tuning it all out and just get to draft night?
I mean, you have to. It's so ridiculous now. I mean, just look at when you go to the combine. I mean, look how big it's got. I mean, they have a whole special for 3 days. I mean, It's like look at him walk. He just tied his shoe. He drank some water. He talked to the coach. He's sneezing. I mean, it's bananas. But now you got a situation to where you got to start tuning out the mess, because when you start looking on social media, you start looking at Instagram and TikTok, and they start saying, oh, he's going to go at this pick, he's going to go at that pick. Now your mind is kind of jarred because you really don't know what's going on. They have a concept of what's going on, but in actuality, they don't. So you just got to tune that stuff out.
We were talking about the Chiefs earlier and how I'd be very afraid of them if I was the rest of the NFL, that they're gonna come back with a vengeance. Is that, I mean, you've been a part of teams that have not achieved your goals. Is that a real thing of, like, within that locker room that you don't even have to talk about it, but everybody just kind of knows, like, watch out?
I mean, it's yes, watch out, because here's the thing. Look at what they did on the offseason. They went and got Walker, the MVP of the Super Bowl, because they figure out, okay, we know that Mahomes is coming off injury. We're gonna take the pressure off him and go get somebody that has experience of being in the Super Bowl. So yeah, you better watch out, because they're hungry, they're mad, they had a disappointing season. Kelsey's coming back, so you better believe they're gonna come back. Just like I think it was in 2000 when we lost when we 1999 when we lost the Super Bowl. When we came back on that offseason, you didn't have to ask nobody to show up for OTAs. You didn't have to ask nobody to show up for practice. You didn't have to ask nobody to lift weights, because we're like, hold up, we got a taste of being great, and I'm hungry for some more. So I guarantee you that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be hungry for some more.
Did you, when a guy did not go to the voluntary workouts, everybody, and wasn't there, did you look at him differently? I feel like you're all sweating and you're working together and you're there every day and everything, and a guy's like not. It always would bug me just a little bit, and it shouldn't bug me, but it does.
It does, but see, we didn't have that problem in 1999. You didn't have to pay me $1 million just to come and lift weights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me or Biggie Bag to come and lift weights. I don't need that, because here's the deal. If you have 73 or 53 guys that love football, I know everybody does their own workouts and do everything. That's great. But if guys love football and have the same identity, have the same heart, have the same vision, instead of buying in, you trust him. What does trusting mean? That means in spite of me being tired and don't want to go TAs, I'm going to be there because of my teammates. Give you a perfect example with Eddie George. Eddie George had a massage person. He did his own workouts, but when it came to OTAs, when it came to practice, he was there every single day. Why? Because he loves football.
Why are most football players closer with the strength coach than anybody else on the staff?
I mean, because it's a relationship. I mean, I'm going to give a shout out to my man, Steve Watterson. I talked to him about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's because of the relationship you build. Because when you have a person that wants to see you get better, that cares about your well-being, that cares about your strength, that cares about you running that 4-3, he cares about you being great, then you're going to build a relationship with him. And that's why the strength and conditioning guy is so important, because he gets to be around the players every single day through OTAs and practice and lifting weights. It may not be in the film room, but he's consistently there to be a part of building and developing the man.
Could you go to him with any problem that you had, knowing that in confidence he would take it together and help you out?
1,000%. I did it a lot of times. I mean, especially when I hurt my hamstring. Not just hurt my hamstring, but we would just sit there sometimes and just talk about life. And the reason why I love Coach Watterson is we're away from football. We're sitting on the field and we're just kind of just talking, and we're just talking about how Christ changed our lives. I mean, and we have conversations like that. It just shows you that it wasn't just about football. It's about building a relationship with somebody that you love. And I'll tell you, Watterson is not just a great strength and conditioning guy. He was just a great person who cared about every individual, from the guy who started to the guy who didn't even play. He cared about everybody in that organization.
I can't believe I haven't asked you this. What would the 54-year-old Chris Sanders tell the 1995 Chris Sanders who just got drafted by the Houston Oilers?
You know what? I would tell that Chris Sanders is, don't be selfish, because I'm gonna tell you a story, and I'm just gonna be real frank. I was in 2000, the year we were playing Ravens, and we lost. And the thing about it is, when we lost, before that game, the coach asked me to change position. Instead of going into the being on the perimeter, he wanted me to go into the slot. So I got an attitude, and I had a terrible practice that week. So we get into the game, and I played terrible. So if I could talk to the younger Chris, I'd be like, man, listen, you have an opportunity to change position and help the team. But the reason why we didn't do well is because I was very, very, very selfish. And I would tell that younger Chris not to be selfish in that situation.
How do you get over that? How do you forgive yourself?
That's the key. You got to forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key, because, it haunted me for like 2 years, because everybody blamed Del Greco, and they blamed Steve McNair. But I dropped like 2 and 3 passes that game that caused us to lose. So, it's hard, but at the end of the day, you got to look in the mirror and love and forgive that person. And that's what it is.
Chris, great stuff. I always feel better after these interviews. Happy. And by the way, I laugh at your April Fool's joke as well. Enjoy Houston.
Real quick, Chris, our question today is, what's your scar story? You got scars?
Yeah, I do. It was in high school. I remember this will be a quick story. We were practicing, and I was a freshman and whatever. And I was doing better than the older guys. So the head coach gathered everybody around. He said this. He said, if you think you're better than the older guys, I want you to stand up. So I stood up, and he looked at me. He said, you know what? You're the worst receiver I've ever seen.
Dang.
And it scarred me for 2 years that I was playing in fear and insecurity until I had to break that, until I got a coach named Don Gatewood to tell me that I was great, and I had to break that cycle. That's the reason why I coach, to tell kids to say, if somebody says you can't, you can, to become everything that God's called you to be. That was one of the scars that I had.
Emotional scars.
That's a good one.
And there's another one now with the team doctor you don't remember, but that's okay.
Chris, appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Happy
you so
Easter
much.
to you and Miss Faith.
You
Hope
too.
you have a good one.
Thank you. You too, fellas. Bye-bye.
Chris Sanders, Forever Titans wide receiver, joining us on the show. I have our friend Adam in Portland has given me an idea, because his whole text chain is basically about he thinks the 90s are better than the 80s.
Okay.
So I want to look at this with music, movies, TV, football, sports,
Sure,
basketball, whatever, 80s or 90s.
that's a great
What do you
question.
think?
It's a great question.
615-737-1025. There's our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. You can take it anywhere you want it. I have some thoughts. We'll discuss that coming up next. Chasing Big Joe on a Friday, 1025 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, 102.5, the game on this Friday. All right, that's 80s. Now,
80s.
Nevada Josh does bring up a good point. He goes, it's not a fair question because it's based on when you were raised, unless you're Big Joe, which, I mean, you were the 80s, so you were around.
Right.
I'm the 90s. I'm in my 30s. So, but I also recognize like history and stuff. Rebecca says 80s or 90s truly come down to which decade you grow up. I'm nostalgic for the 80s because that was the bulk of my formative years. Truly, I'm nostalgic for all decades. There are things that were great in all of them.
It's a good point. I mean, it's exactly right. But Kevin, Nevada Josh is correct. It's where
Yeah.
you grew up.
So, but let me ask this for you, because you experienced both. If I said you got to pick 80s or 90s NBA, what are you going?
80s NBA. It saved the NBA.
Yeah.
Bird and Magic saved the NBA.
So I grew up in the 90s.
Right.
I watched the Bulls dynasty.
Sure.
I'm still saying 80s because of exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
The Lake Show.
Yeah. There's no Jordan in that era of popularity if it wasn't for Magic and Bird and those guys. Pretty simple right there. That's what it is.
Football.
I mean, the 85 Bears, Niners won 4 Super Bowls. That didn't happen in the night. Cowboys won 3. I mean, I gotta go 80s, man.
Who are all the Super Bowl champions in the 90s? So 90 was the 89 season, but that was
so 90 would have been the
Niners.
Giants.
Yeah.
91 was the Redskins. 92, 93 Cowboys. 94 Niners. 95 Cowboys. 96 Packers. 97, 98 Broncos. 99 the Rams.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
So then you got 4.
I'd say 90s for football because that's when, for me, the Cowboys and then the Titans. That's when the Titans.
Well, then compare the Cowboys and Niners. I mean, people talk about
right.
the Cowboys of 90s.
Yeah.
That's one. So you might have a leg up there with that.
Baseball, I'll say the 90s because of the Braves.
Yeah. I mean, then the Yankees domination, 96.
Yeah.
98.
First half was Braves and
and all that. And the 80s was just, I mean, the Royals won 85, and that's like, wow, it happened. But the Mets in 86 was good. So I'll give you baseball in the 90s, yeah.
Matthew in Nashville says the 80s have better movies, music, and sports. Miracle on Ice, 85 Bears, Lorenzo Charles, Bill Buckner, The Catch 1, Kirk Gibson home run.
Man, Matthew, you got me with Lorenzo Charles. We would not know him if it wasn't for one play. So thank you for that. That's pretty cool with that.
That's a good one. CC wants to weigh in. CC, what's up?
Hey, guys. Good afternoon.
What's up?
I just want this is for Big Joe. I just want to tell you, at the risk of sounding too sappy about this, you have been an inspiration for me. I just want to tell you that when you do your sign-offs in the afternoons, it's definitely helped me a lot. And I know I'm not the only one that listens to the show to get away from things. And I'll be real quick. I'm in between jobs. I've been out of job for a while now. And it was one particular day, it might have been a couple of weeks ago now. And I had an interview for a job that I just knew I was going to get. I was excited to get. I was almost ready to get. And then they rejected me. And I was in the car, and to the point of being very emotional about it. And then when you did your sign off, and it kind of lifts me up. And I just want to tell you that how much that meant to me, and probably the people that don't even voice it. I'm probably one that voices it, and probably there's other people that are thinking the same thing. And that you have a fan of me. You don't know me, but I am a big fan of yours now. But I sometimes listen to the end of the show just for that, and just keep those encouraging words, and just know you are making a difference out here. If you don't think you do, you probably know you do or think you do, but you're making a difference in someone's life. And again, the expenses for being too savvy about this, I'm gonna go run into the brick wall.
No. Hold on, CC. That's thank you for that. Don't go anywhere. That's the thing we fight. It's okay to be sappy, all right? It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be all those things. And that's the problem with us stubborn ass men, is that we don't do that. And I've had this talk with Chase, and I've had this talk with Dr. Crane. It's okay to be sappy and be emotional. God doesn't care. He doesn't care if you cry, if you're mean, if you're tough, if you're weak. He doesn't care, right? So we all go through things. Man, I went through hell, and Chase knows about this, and so does Dr. Crane. I went through pure hell. And only by the power of God am I sitting here in this radio station today. I'm grateful for everything. There were jobs that I wanted, buddy, that I did not get. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? What's happening? But I'm telling you right now, buddy, during the test, the instructor always stays quiet, doesn't he?
Right.
Right? So the good
Right.
Lord is staying quiet. You're bound to some things, but I'm telling you, man, greater things await you. Just don't quit. And that's our message every day, man. To the men out there, quit being tough, big man, all that stuff. It's okay to be emotional because that's when you're vulnerable and that's when you open up, man. I'm telling you, you are a powerful man for calling this show and telling us how you feel. I'll be praying for you, man, but keep the fight going and don't quit.
Thank you again. I so appreciate it. Y'all keep up the good work. Thanks.
You bet.
Thank
buddy.
you, CC. Appreciate the call. Don't be a stranger. You know, like listen to that. I'm reminded, we talk about the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of a song that came out in 1990, and it was written by Pat Alger, Larry Bastian, and Garth Brooks. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers.
Yep.
And I mean, it is
right. You know, and we've talked about, I mean, I calls like that I love, but I don't
know
do
that's
it
not
for the
why you
call,
do it.
right? I don't.
Yeah.
I tell when I find out that somebody's gone to therapy or is seeking help, man, that's to me like winning Powerball, because us, man, we got to be tough and strong, but you also got to be vulnerable and open up. It's okay to open up. So CC, God bless you, brother. I'll be praying for you, man, on this journey.
Yeah, amen to that. We will have more coming here on the Chase and Big Joe show on this Friday, 102.5 The Game. Some Creed, Scott Sapp, Nashville's own, bringing us back. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. I will say, I know you don't do it for the calls and the notoriety and stuff like that, but it is cool when people give you that, because I know this has been a near and dear thing to your heart over the course of the last few years. And it's cool when somebody recognizes it and wants to tell you. So appreciate CC for calling. And JC in Goodlettsville says CC doesn't realize yet, but God used his rejection on the job to help others just now. Appreciate the boldness to share.
Oh, amen for all that. And I didn't mean to come at him tough, but that's a problem with a lot of guys. Like, oh, this is going to be sappy. And I mean, that's the mentality we got to get rid of. As I said, I know some big, bad, tough men who are now into therapy and improving their lives. And, they got families and they're grateful and they find gratitude and they go closer to God. And that's our kind of a mission and a journey we do on the show every day. And that we love to talk sports, love to have fun. But at the end of the day, man, we need you here. Our world's a better place because you are here. By the way, that Creed song, that's a 90s song. That came out in 1999.
Sure did.
And Guns N' Roses is an 80s band.
They are.
So letting people out there know.
Appetite for Destruction was 1987.
That's right.
One of the greatest rock albums of all time.
It might be the greatest rock album. I don't want to get into it today. Look at the songs on that album.
It's the whole. So I was mowing the grass the other day, and I was like, I need upbeat music when I do that. And yes, it was a push more before you make a joke. I know. I saw it in your eyes. I could see it. I could see the wheels turning, and you were about to be like, "Oh, you're riding around," and you're. Yeah, I was about to.
Is that your Trump voice? You're riding around.
Yeah, he was riding around in his lawnmower.
I love Tennessee.
But I was like, you know what? I want like some old school metal.
Yeah.
And so I put that on, and it was a lot of Guns N' Roses. There was some Megadeth, Metallica, and look, most of those are 80s. Like Metallica's best stuff was in the 80s.
Yeah, it was. Well,
I mean, the Black Album was 90, but like before everything, Injustice for All, I think was. I can't remember if that was right after or right before, but Kill 'Em All, that was the 80s.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
Ride the Lightning. So I mean. 8586 says that song is from the 1900s.
He's right. You're right about that.
Justin says the farmer doesn't tell the seed how to grow. He just faithfully plants the seeds and lets God do the rest. Thank you guys for testimony and your heart, Big Joe.
Well, there's also that parable of like a guy goes and says, you've got to a gardener, you got a great garden. What do you give him that makes him grow? He's like, I give him nothing. I just remove what keeps them from growing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's good. It's really good.
It's funny in doing this. I've had 2 opportunities to go through the Big Joe School of Life early in my career, and like in some formative years for me when I was, with you and Greg Pogue, which I don't know how I survived that both personally and career-wise, but I did.
Right. You did, man.
And then you come back and we do this show together, and it's like, it is I mean, we have a lot of deep talks,
right
off the air, and you've always kind of been that for me. So but one thing that I have learned really recently is, because me, I want to fix everything and be the people pleaser and everything be great and stuff, and I've kind of had to learn that the phrase, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
That's right.
And that's kind of where I'm at. So it's been fun. Let's see. Nevada Josh says, yes, best rock in the 80s, boy bands in the 90s. That should tell you a lot. There's some good 90s rock though, like Soundgarden. I consider they're 90s, Bush,
Pearl
Jam, if Rex Rhodes, I don't think Rex Road lives here anymore, because he never, I think he's been on the road so much.
Right.
Like he's in Indy, but if he heard this, he'd be saying 90s.
Yeah,
Nirvana.
Yeah, of course he would.
Now, Nirvana technically started in 89, I think. But
I don't really give them that. To me, they're a 90s band. But I like, TV shows. I think TV shows in the last streaming has helped TV show like Breaking Bad. I mean, shows like Games of Thrones. I mean, those things. in the last 10 to 12 years. I mean, TV's been fantastic that way.
Now this is where we're probably gonna disagree. I do think 90s TV is better than 80s TV. And the 80s TV has some really good like I love Miami Vice. They're don't look at it. Magnum PI. I mean, there are some great shows, but and this could just be a generational thing. I think I lean more towards the 90s.
I think you lean more towards comedies. Friends and
maybe.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I think that
Now The
helps out.
Simpsons is 80s.
Listen, when a TV show or a
89.
person can alter pop culture and fashion, Miami
Okay.
Vice did that,
Sure.
right? They did it.
Friends did too.
Friends did that too.
Yep.
So when the very few
Seinfeld.
shows do that,
Yeah.
and when they do that, you're just like, all right, there's something more here than what's going on. I will give you this: Beverly Hills 90210, love them. Every episode, love it.
But didn't that start in the 80s?
Started in 90,
Was it 90s?
summer of 90.
I will say you make a good point because like 80s comedy were more family, like
Who's
know,
the boss? Family
it
Matters,
was right.
Cosby
And they were
Show.
good. They were
Yeah.
good. Like I'm not saying they weren't.
No, you're right.
But 90s comedy was a little more relatable. You know, I think it was because like Friends, we've all been in groups like that, right? I mean, like we've all had our friends.
Have we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I paid mine, but
Well, you haven't.
but you know, and like Seinfeld is like a show about nothing, a show about your everyday life. Like so, I think you certainly there's something to be said for that. You know, like the dramas were the big dramas of the 90s. NYPD Blue.
Yeah, that's one. It's a good
I
one.
mean, Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Which I think that may go back to the 80s, but
like what other drama? I mean,
we had Matlock in the 80s, which was Dr. Crane loves that.
Knots Landing in the 80s. Murder She Wrote. By the way, Murder She Wrote.
Yeah, that's
Angela
a good show.
Lansbury, right? Is about a small. There was a murder a week in that small Maine town, right? Nobody talks about the crime in that place. There's a murder
You're right.
every week in a small coastal town. Why the hell do we not talk more about that? I wouldn't live there. If I know there's a murder a week, there's 1,000 people in that town.
That is a great.
I am not moving to that coastal Maine town where I forget her character's name, whatever. Angela Lansbury was the actress, but I'm not doing that.
You know what? It just kind of hit me. I think we've kind of referenced this before, but so we joke about Dr. Crane being a 70-year-old in a 26-year-old's body. He's grandpa. He's Grandpa Simpson.
Do you yell at clouds?
Like he yells at whippersnappers, and I can see him like at 4:00 in the afternoon sitting in front of his TV watching Matlock.
Yeah,
it is on Me TV.
It is.
If you have the intended channel, it's like 18.1.
Do you follow that at 5 with TJ Hooker?
Oh, that's an Officer TJ Hooker.
You can do that. I'm telling you, with you, if there is a zombie apocalypse, I'm finding a way to get to your house because I know I'll be safe because you know how to cook and cut down trees.
That's true. You missed all the fun this past weekend while you were in Key West. I basically was chopping
Not sure
down
about that, but go ahead.
Well, chopped down a bunch of trees, just all the leftovers.
Okay.
We grabbed a log splitter from Home Depot and split about, I don't know,
Got it done.
3. Oh, yeah. You have a giant stack of beautiful pine tree wood. Beautiful.
Yeah. What's the other Diagnosis Murder with Dick Van Dyke? That's also
a great show.
That's also one of those, when you eat dinner at 1 in your bed by 4.
I'm gonna this one was I think 80s and 90s, but we're gonna play a TV theme coming back in honor of someone because I've been meaning to do this.
Right?
It is the worst, greatest television theme of all time, but the show is badass.
It's an 80s or 90s show.
I want to say it started in the 80s, but I want to hang on. It started no, it started in the 90s. It's all 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, early 90s.
Did you ever want to grow sideburns like Luke Perry?
Yes.
We all did.
By the way,
I was in my 20s and I wanted to.
By the way, talking about yesterday when we were talking about like an athlete that has famous parents.
Yep.
Luke Perry's son is a big time wrestler now.
And what's his name?
Jungle Boy Luke Perry, or no, Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Jack Perry. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he any good? It's okay.
It's not bad. Yeah, he's with AEW. Yeah, but yeah, and in the face, like he looks just like him. So
That's a polite way to say no. He's not a
yeah,
big star.
I wouldn't say he's a big star.
I
but
meant
like
all right. No, don't tell me what the theme is coming. I can't wait to hear this.
we will do that.
All right.
Coming up next, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. So good. In honor of the late Chuck Norris. It's so bad, it's good.
It's really bad.
But I love the show. I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
watch it every Saturday with my grandparents.
Get it. His co-host was the guy who took. I've got useless knowledge. When Goose died in Top Gun, the
That's
pilot
right.
that replaced Goose was Chuck Norris's
Clarence Gilliard,
Clarence Gilliard.
who was also in what famous movie
Hold
that
on.
did
now.
come out in the 80s?
Hold on. Top Gun, Clarence. Die Hard.
Yep.
All
He was
right.
the nerd.
Yeah.
He was the nerd in Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yep. And remember his thing in Walker, Texas Ranger was he used to play for the Cowboys.
Oh, did he? I don't.
Yeah.
I never took the deep dive into.
Really?
No.
Oh, it was such
I
a
was
good show.
Seagal took me over in the late 80s, 90s. I was a
Yeah.
big Steven Seagal fan. He beat some ass. It was just great, man. I loved it. I'm not sure what he's doing now.
Steven Seagal?
Wearing a moo and walking around some town.
I don't know. So I've talked about him before. Alex Harvey, who passed away, he was a songwriter, wrote Delta Dawn. He was in the movie Fire Down Below.
Oh, with
Steven Seagal. Terrible movie.
Terrible.
But
Mark Colley's in that movie.
Yeah.
Who's isn't he in Landman or one of those?
Maybe.
I think he's in
Yeah.
Landman. Thought
Mark-
you watched it.
I
Chuck,
did, but I'm like trying to remember Mark.
Like him and Billy Bob Thornton are big buddies.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's the sheriff in Landman. I'll be damned. I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah. So Mark Colley was in Fire Down Below, which is just
Yeah.
a terrible movie.
Yeah. Oh, it was filmed in somewhere in Kentucky.
Yep, that's right.
But Chris Christopherson's in it. He's
Is
one of the main bad
That's right.
guys. Harry Dean Stanton is in it, who's been in a few different
He
things.
was in Red Dawn, baby.
Yep. Marg Helgenberger, who was in CSI. Stephen Lang. I don't know that guy. Yeah, Mark Colley. That's so crazy.
You just never know, man. Watch a show, and we did a thread one day on actors or athletes that were good actors. Like Hunter is a great show. Do you know that? I read Hunter with Fred Dryer, who was all a pro with the Rams in the 70s, is like the greatest TV show that's ever, like in China, it's like the #1 show of all time. Hunter. So athletes that ended up being great actors.
There you go. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that
Your boy Mark Harmon and Fire Down Below.
Yeah. Nope.
I think Seagal's got a song he sings in that movie.
He does, and it's terrible.
And it's really bad.
The whole movie's just bad.
Yeah, it is.
But
the
I'm
ones
going to be
before-
honest with you. There's Steven Seagal's not known for his Oscar-winning performances.
I will take Under Siege.
Under Siege is a really good
great movie. And
Did you know there's an Under Siege too?
Yes, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not
Above the Law. I think that was a good one.
Above the Law. The one he did with he's a Chicago cop, man, was excellent.
Which one was that?
Oh, the guy from Raising Arizona and The Rock is in it. William, what's
The
his
Rock
name?
is in it?
William Forsythe. He's in that movie. He's the bad guy.
There's another
Above the Law.
I'm going back to the 90s. Hang on. There's another Exit Wounds. That wasn't very good. He was on an episode of Roseanne.
Seagal was?
Yeah. Executive Decision.
Great. He's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He gets killed early on. That's a good. Kurt Russell's in that movie.
Yeah. Out for Justice.
Out for Justice.
That's what.
Yep.
Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill. Yeah. These are all good, man.
Yeah. Those are good. Marked for Death.
He's 73 years old.
Yeah.
My goodness. Hard to Kill, Above the Law, Marked for Death, Out for Justice. I mean, we all saw those. Those are good.
Yeah.
You know, Elvis was a black belt.
Could I have taken him in a fight?
I don't know. You might.
Elvis.
What do you say to that? Like, if the president of the United States, like, forget any type of political affiliation,
Right.
the president asks you, "You think I could have beat that guy's ass?" Like, what do you say? Yes, sir, Mr. President.
Absolutely, you would have.
And then you're turning around going, like, "No, we couldn't."
There's just no. I mean, Elvis, man, I mean, black belt, buddy. I saw some of those karate films.
We love Elvis, but if push came to shove, I'd have to beat him down.
I love Elvis.
Oh my, that's just one of the best drops ever.
I told my friend Tiger when he called me the other day, like, I could have taken Elvis.
You gotta take it, Elvis. It's just because we talked about it. It's so funny when they open the door. The very first thing that's said is,
I love Tennessee.
the next
We
thing.
love Elvis.
Yeah, we love Elvis. From the door, we love Elvis.
We love Elvis.
Could you
Could I
imagine
have taken him in a fight?
I don't know. You might.
how great would it have been to walk Graceland with Trump that day, like being there as
Oh
a
my
visitor? Oh, you have another party with you. It's the president. You're like, oh my goodness.
Now, my big question is, does he get a pass for the Elvis impersonations?
Oh, at Graceland?
Yes.
He's the president of the United States. I think he can do whatever the hell
I
he
get
wants.
I don't know.
me.
I feel like
no.
well, yeah, but I feel like Graceland has its own like laws. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to throw him out? Secret Service will throw you out.
Well, I'm not going to do the story again, but they threw the BBC out, who had spent a lot of money.
Excuse me?
Yeah, because they were.
Could I have taken him in a fight?
I don't know. You might.
Can you just play drops?
Well,
Just play
why
drops.
don't we
till
just
3.
go to break?
Probably
Now's
not.
a good time to go to break.
Bring gas.
Chance and Big Joe, 102.5. Hour number 3, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Friday. Hope you're having a good day so far. You good? Mm-hmm.
How we doing? Oh man, good times today.
By the way, somebody posted the skit of the Gap Girls, from SNL,
yeah, right.
and how nobody, like David Spade and Adam Sandler, didn't know that Chris Farley was going to do the
other
"Get
one.
off me, okay?
I'm starving.
I'm starving."
Yes.
And like you watch Spade and Sandler of like them trying not to lose it.
Oh, they're in absolute tears. 8586 says, no shot that Trump could beat Elvis. Elvis was loaded to the gills with coke. He's not feeling a thing. Oh man, I was
Good
listening to
point.
rumors about
That
you
is
guys
a
are
good
great,
point.
man. It's just funny, good times.
It's all in good fun. We're
All-
having a good time.
All the questions. Our question today is give us your scar story. We had a lot of those in the 12 o'clock hour. We've all got scars. They tell a lot of stories. So Dr. Cranston.
But the big story is who's going to play center and who's going to play guard. Titans.
Austin Schlatman and Jackson Slater.
There you go.
There's your scar stories today. So look, man, we're just getting you to 3 o'clock today, and then a real sports show takes over, and then we're good. But we're gonna have fun for the next hour.
Yeah, we are indeed.
So many birthdays at 2:45. We're not gonna waste your time.
No, we're not. I'm looking at another mock draft.
All right, I'm stabbing his left eye right this time.
Is that the dominant or non-dominant?
Let's give him the non-dominant right now, just so he can still he's kind of. Then you stab the right one real quick.
Yeah,
So
that might be the way it goes. But
all right, Brad, who you looking at? Car pulls up out the window. What's going on out there? What's happening out there?
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, who's this mock draft from?
this is Chad Reuter from the NFL, and he goes Arvell Reese in round 1, and Denzel Boston, the wide receiver from Washington, in round 2 at 35.
And by the way, you knew Chad Reuter's dad is
I don't.
Roto. Roto Reuter.
All
I
right.
tell you, I checked out like 12:48.
Yeah, we know.
Physically,
Round 3, Trey Zune the third, the center from Texas A&M. That's not. I don't hate.
he's
him.
not bad.
I wouldn't hate that if that ended up happening. And in round number 4, he goes with Emmett Johnson, running back from Nebraska.
No.
In round number 5, we have Isaiah World, offensive tackle from Oregon, and Robert Henry Jr., another running back from Texas San Antonio.
They're not taking 2 running backs. Look, can you find out where Coogan, the center of Indiana, is going? I'm shocked he's going some 5th and 6th round. I was like, what? That guy's pretty good.
Do you like Jake Slaughter from Florida, the center from Florida?
We saw him at media. We didn't get to interview him media days.
I
but
like
yeah.
him too.
Plus his last name. How could you
Slaughter.
not like him,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. This draft is just through 5 rounds, and I don't see him.
Oh, and he's not good enough to do 2 more rounds?
I guess not.
He had to go hand his dad a wrench.
Oh God, this is going to pick 174, which is the 5th round. He has the Baltimore Ravens taking Ryan Eckley, a punter from Michigan State.
See, what's he doing? If you draft a punter, you should be fired as a GM.
Like in any round?
Yeah.
What about a kicker?
Same.
Okay.
Kicker and punter, especially punters, worthless. Absolutely.
Don't do dumb that hurt the team.
Not going to say worthless.
I just said it. Worthless. Punters are worthless. They do nothing but punt.
Yet you just said if you called a play, the first play you would call is a punt.
That's right.
So don't you need a punter for that?
Yeah. They're not cutting him. Spring ball. You're going to do punt. I hope then I don't need you anymore. You're gone. You're out of here.
7367 says, I actually did a spit take with the Rhoda joke. Now I got to clean the inside of my windshield. Thanks, I guess.
That's what happens when you got 2 people who are professional and one is not.
Buckethead says, I bet Slaughter kills it in the league.
Yeah.
Wah, wah,
You'd have to
wah.
play. What's the Slaughter song? Up all night, sleep all day.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
He was the sound man at the Wild Horse Saloon for many years.
Was he really?
Yeah.
The guy from Slaughter?
That's his name.
Yeah.
It's something Slaughter, whatever it is. He was the guy. And I'm like, you look familiar. He's like, I'm like Slaughter. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, that's the guy.
1988 in Las Vegas. Mark Slaughter.
Mark Slaughter. Yeah.
There you go.
Was that a
Tim
one?
Kelly used to be there. Former Titans offensive coordinator. I don't know if it's that Tim Kelly, but
It used to be where? At the Wild Horse?
No, they had a member of the band named
Oh.
Tim Kelly.
Is he still active? Slaughter? Is he still touring or anything? I don't
know.
Webster Slaughter was a receiver for many years for the NFL, for the Browns and the Oilers. He did. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing over there? Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good. Is anyone going to take the North Carolina job? Because Tommy Lloyd has turned it down, going to stay at Arizona.
Who?
I think they went after Byington. He's staying at Vandy.
So is it Dusty May? Is that the
Michigan.
new name that's out there?
From Michigan?
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave Michigan.
Well, I mean, Billy Donovan, you were correct about that. It's probably going to get the job. But Dusty May, I mean, would you not go from Michigan, North Carolina? I'd stay at Michigan. I'm telling you, I wouldn't want the North Carolina job. That's a lot of living up to a lot of things. I'm good, man. I am good with all that.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, Billy Donovan, why would you stay in Chicago?
Does he have to get fired first? Can he leave? How does that all work?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm curious who's going to get this job because I keep seeing people turn it down.
I mean, does Billy Donovan want to come back and get into the rat race of the NIL? What team has oh my God, college basketball team has no players right now? Oh, I just read it this morning. Everybody's gone. They have
this was 2 hours ago on ESPN. Dusty May happy at Michigan, won't talk about UNC job. So there you go. Dusty May will be the next head coach.
Congratulations, Carolina Blue. You got your guy there. What team is it? I just read this morning. Everybody entered the portal, and it's a good team. And I forget now who it is, but I mean, do you want to deal with that nonsense? I mean, we know college coaches. The football world is driving them crazy right now. I need more money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, man, what's going on here? But it's the world they created. But if you go from the NBA, we have to worry about that, to college where you do it, where it's the predominant thought every day of building your team and how much money's in NIL. No, man. But Donovan's got 2 titles at Florida, 06 and 07. He's done it. He went to the Final Four as a player. He went to the Final Four. Was he in 2000 when Michigan State beat Florida? Was he the coach then?
I think so. Yeah, he was there. I think he took over in like 98 or something like that. He was there a long time.
So he went to 3 finals with Florida. So, I mean, you got nothing left to prove. You're a great coach.
He was with Florida from 96 to 15.
Okay. I think he was in Marshall before that.
Yes, because he was with Pitino at Kentucky, 89 to 94, Marshall, 94 to 96, then Florida.
Yep.
Then the Thunder from 15 to 20.
Thunder.
2020 to present, the Bulls.
I mean, so he's worth tens of millions.
So he was at Florida almost 20 years.
It's not bad. He was, yeah. And so 2 titles, 3 championship game appearances. You're good, Billy. You're good.
And he's only 60. So, I mean, if he still wants to coach,
let him do it. Let him go do that. But
if I end up being right about this, I might have to take a victory lap.
Do it.
Because that was like one of the first names when, like, well, who's going to get the Carolina job? Billy Donovan.
Chase, I swear to God, if that's Billy Donovan and you go to your office and you change, you come back out in like a tight wrestling uniform and you take a victory lap around the building, that might be one of the greatest moments ever here at Cromwell Media. If you could do that.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. But you got to jog. You can't walk. You got to do a real lap, like a jogging lap around in a wrestling uniform.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's illegal, and I'm calling the feds in to shut this down.
Is that Joe Rexrode? I haven't heard that voice in a while.
Was that when he was? So that was when he was in studio, right? So that was like 3 years ago.
Is he in Indianapolis for the guy?
Supposedly.
Okay.
I think he's in a bunker somewhere. I don't know.
Well, you'd want your top college basketball guy if you're the Athletic. I mean, we're sitting at the Unathletic. We're sitting our college basketball insider to a
Whataburger
to Buffalo Wild Wings in Bellevue to cover the game. getting as much work out of him over there as I will in if he goes to Indianapolis.
And then he'll sit down and with the basketball game saying, "Yeah, can you turn on UFL?"
Oh my gosh.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. It's Chasing Big Joe on a Friday, 1025 The Game.
All right, hey guys, Big Joe here. It's that time today we talk about just a place that's near and dear to me that helps so many people. It's unitycares.com, unitycares.com. We say all the time, if you are struggling and going through some things and you're unsure about where to go and what to do, unitycares.com has got you covered. Go to the website. If you need to go to therapy, you're unsure how to pay for it, you're unsure where to start, you just had all the questions, they've got everything answered for you so you don't have to worry. Their main goal is getting you back living the life you so deserve. UnityCares.com is that place. It's based right here in Middle Tennessee, and they are so good. Look, they offer telehealth. It's private. It's secure. It's confidential. Nobody has to know you're going to therapy. You just need to go. It changed my life, and it can change your life. UnityCares.com is the answer. Their main goal is to get you back up on your feet, realizing how great and wonderful you are, and dealing with their problems head on. They're there for you. If you're a loved one who notices a loved one of yours going through a few things, they're there for you as well. Sit down with that person and talk about it and go to the website, unitycares.com. And again, it's laid out so perfectly for you. All your questions are answered. You don't have to worry about a thing. All you got to worry about is getting well. As we tell you all the time, you don't have to go through this alone. Let me say it again. You don't have to go through this alone. That's why Unity Cares is here for you. Again, the website, unitycares.com, unitycares.com.
Chasing Big Joe 102.5 The Game. Weston Hermanage says Rex Road should be back in a gout a month or so, I would imagine. Hold on,
Wes. Wes, I'm liking your stuff on the socials, man. Keep it up. Don't quit. We've talked about this. You're doing good, buddy.
Wes and Adam are loyal season ticket holders, as I
They
like
are.
to call them.
They're day one STHs. Season ticket holders.
You and abbreviations going to get us all in trouble today.
No, man. Season ticket holder.
Yeah. I like that.
What the hell is Justin Greenbrier talking about? Don't confuse us at Friday, Justin.
Oh, well, okay. I was going to bring that up. I hear many of y'all say you like an offensive lineman, but how do you come to hold that opinion? How does someone evaluate an offensive lineman? How do you evaluate O-line?
Well, do your tackle? I mean, they're different. You're a tackle. Do you give up? How do you set your butt? Can you pass block for one?
Yeah.
You got long arms, short arms. That's where your arms matter. The coaches do not like tackles with short arms. You will not get drafted. You will not do well. They like long arms on guys. So if you do that, guards and centers, how can you explode off the ball?
You want the meat in the middle, right? Like the bigger guys are going to be your center and guard.
The bigger your butt, and I talked with Rick Stockstill on the air one time about that. The bigger your butt is, the more I want you inside. Guard, center, guard.
Yeah, because like tackles have gotten leaner.
Look at Lawan.
Yeah.
Lawan was the prototypical nice tackle of the 2010s and the 2020s. Long arms.
Whereas you go back to B-Hop, when B-Hop was the tackle, he was bigger.
Bigger,
at the time. Yeah.
Go look at the
Roos
Hogs. One of the greatest offensive line teams ever was the Redskins of the 80s. Those dudes were all just a big glob of men. But now the tackle's gotten so important because the rusher's gotten so important. So the tackles, can you drop back? You have long arms. Can you pass block? That's the main thing. And then for the interior, can you explode? Can you get off the ball? Can you get your guy and drive him down the field? That's how you do it. A lot of guys, it says, well, I can do that. But can you block Jeffrey Simmons? Can you hold Jeffrey Simmons for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
If you can, you're a damn good offensive lineman.
Right. Well, and that's what some of these guys, I mean, look, you talk about getting them better and developing them. If they got to go up against Simmons and now, Johnson, if he's got his speed coming off the edge. What am I blanking on who they just signed?
John Franklin Myers.
Thank you.
John Franklin Myers.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to go up against them. That's going to make you better.
Yeah. So, I mean, they know what they're looking at. And that's why the Jackson Slater, the Titans took in the 5th round from Sacramento State. I think that guy, given the opportunity to see what he could do, he was a great mauler at Sacramento State. Can he do it in the next level? And the problem is they had Dylan Raditz here who couldn't do it. So now you're comparing both these guys from FCS schools and to get it done. I mean, one of the greatest linemen of all time came from an FCS school. That's Jackie Slater that played so many years with the Rams. So it's a matter of fit and who you got, get in there and get the job done. And that's where the evaluation comes in. That's why scouting is so important.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, again, I feel better about the offensive line because I look at my evaluation, I read a lot of people that know more than I do. And some of the guys that, are falling to not falling, but are projected to be in the 4th, 5th, 6th round, because I'll always remember Floyd, would say, I can get a guard later. I can get a guard day 3. Like he could get those guys day 3. And so I remember that, and it kind of just makes me feel better about, like, even if you do have rookies starting, that I feel like there's some talent there in the interior offensive line.
There is.
Then you have, Slotman or however
Schlotman. But I get what Floyd's saying, but you're not getting – Mike Munchak is one of the greatest offensive guards ever. You're not getting him in the 6th round. You're not. You're not getting Bruce Matthews.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Right?
No.
So when you know about these guys. As long as you're not an Alabama offensive lineman, you should be pretty good. Otherwise, you're not going to be good.
When was Bruce taken?
83.
I know, but what round?
First round.
First round?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. 83. Good times. Sorry.
And don't come in. I know John Hanna is one of the greatest guards of all time with Alabama. I get that. I'm talking about in the last 15-year Alabama Remember,
Offensive linemen under Saban have not done well in the
remember
NFL.
Barrett Robbins?
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. The guy, Outland Trophy winner, that guy was scared of a butterfly. Gets to the NFL, doesn't do anything. Couldn't play dead in a cowboy movie. I mean, terrible. Just wasn't tough. And then his buddy Chance Warmack, who came here, by the way, I've told the story. Every time I interviewed Chance Warmack, he had grass on his face. And I don't know how he got grass on it. Every single time he had grass on his face. Then he wins the Super Bowl with the Eagles, and I get that. But it's not
So with Saban at Alabama, how many draft picks do you think he had total?
hold on. So that was 07 to 23. That would have been 17 years. You go the season, 17. I'm going to say he had 132.
133. That's pretty damn good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
JoJo. Powerball tonight. Powerball is going to be 9.
47 of those were first rounders. Wow. The Titans took 5.
Okay.
5 players.
Warmack,
The
the guy that walked around the locker room naked, the fullback, what was his name?
Justin Fowler.
Justin. How do you remember his name?
The middle linebacker.
Rashawn Evans.
Rashawn Evans.
Good one, buddy.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
And who's the other one? Oh, did you say Warmack? Yeah, you said Warmack.
Warmack, naked guy. Derrick Henry, Rashawn Evans, and there's one more Alabama guy.
Why am I blanking on this?
09.
I'll have to think.
It's not Antoine Odom. He was there before Saban. 12. I'm going down the list in my head of drafts.
3 of these guys were first rounders. Warmack, Evans.
That's Henry was not a first rounder.
No. So who are we forgetting?
First rounder?
Why am I
19 only had 4 guys.
Why am I blanking on this?
21. Come on, Chase. You got this. Clock's running out. 8, 7.
Latham.
He's been so average.
Good
I forgot
Lord.
about him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Oh my God. How
That's
did we forget
crazy.
that? The text line is going to blow up in a
Yeah.
second. Yep. So, because 24 was Saban's last year, right?
23.
Or 23. All right. So Latham. Latham. And then before that, I think Rashawn Evans,
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry in the second round.
Naked guy in 15 or 14.
15. Fowler, Justin Fowler. And then Chance Warmack in 13. And before that, I guess not.
Was it Antoine Odom, the last one? That was like 02 or 03 or something along those
Potentially,
lines.
I'm looking through all these.
Working
Sorry.
Still like the guy from Toy Story 2.
Antoine Odom in 2004.
Look at us. What's his name? The guy that owns a toy store in Toy Store 2.
Al's Toy Bar.
Al's Toy Bar.
I gotta go all the way to work on a Saturday. He cuts across the street.
Yeah. Then he belch in Woody's face. It's like Cheetos, whatever it is.
That's a pretty. I don't know if I'd call that a belch.
And it's Newman.
It is Newman.
It's
You're right.
Newman's
the voice. Of
Yeah.
Newman.
Yeah. It's us.
Before Antoine Odom, in 1996, the Houston Oilers took.
Let me guess. Oh God. Yeah.
You want the round?
Yeah. I don't remember now.
4th round, defensive end.
From Tennessee, from Jeremy, not Jeremy Fowler. God, I don't.
Kendrick Burton.
Kendrick Burton.
Yep, 96.
They took a guy from Franklin County that played at Alabama in the early 90s, I think. I think that's right.
They took Jeremy Nunley, who was a
Jeremy
defensive
Nunley.
end. Yeah,
Jeremy
94.
Nunley.
Yeah.
From Franklin County, Tennessee, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
They also took Lemansky Hall in the 7th round in 1994.
Keith McCants, 91, 92, linebacker. Dude was a badass at Bama, and it was terrible. I think he passed away too.
What year?
91 or 92, maybe 93, right in
You
there.
said he went to Alabama.
Yes, linebacker. Might have been the first or second round. Might have been in the 93 draft with Hopkins
No,
from Alabama, linebacker.
it was. I'm not seeing it. Nope, I don't know. He's not listed.
All right, well, then I'm on a mission. Keith McCants.
Remind me to show you. We got to go to break. I forgot. We're late. Michelle Kennedy, the president of the Nashville Predators, will join us coming up next. Jason Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
Evangelista goes right, cuts to the middle, backhand goal! Preds win! A beautiful goal by Nashville's most beautiful person to seal it in a shootout. Predators beat the Kings 5-4.
That was last night. Actually, it wasn't last night. That was this morning here in Nashville. Chasing Big Joe with you on this Friday. Max Hers, Hal Gill on the call. And we say hello to the president or Madam President of the Nashville Predators, Michelle Kennedy, who's on line with us. Michelle, how you doing?
I'm great. You sure know how to make a person feel welcome. That was an excellent lead-in.
Well, we try. And look, it was a late one or early morning here in Smashville. I signed off the air around 1:30, but it was worth it because the 2 points came back this way. So you got to feel good about that.
Huge win. Every game is huge. There's 7 left. We are right there, but so is everyone that we're playing against. So it's tough to stay up till 1 a.m, but it is a quality viewing experience with a great outcome. So I look forward to doing it again for these upcoming 4 home games. But this is you hear our players say it, you hear Bruno say it, we all feel it. This is why you do it. Like, this is why they do what they do. This time of year, while it is we're all biting our fingernails. It's angst provoking, but man, is it fun. And this is something that we hoped we would be in a circumstance to do. And you know what, if you told us that at Thanksgiving that this would be our fate at this time of the year, we would have taken it 100% of the time. It's just a fun time of year. And I just look forward to the remaining 7 games and the playoffs to follow.
Yeah, and I think you say it's been fun because it has. And look, there's been a roller coaster ride as a lot of teams go through over the course of an 82-game season. After the trade deadline, you kind of sit there and wonder what do things look like. But the team, the players, they didn't know any of that. They're just going out and playing hockey every night. And so I think that's what has made this fun, is seeing this mix of veterans. You got 2 guys that I think could hit the 40-goal mark, which would be awesome to see. And youngsters that are getting their opportunity as well. So I agree with you, Michelle. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, kudos to all those guys. You don't know what your team's going to look like after the trade deadline, and you have to re-gel very quickly. And these guys have done it. You mentioned 2 guys that might hit the 40-goal mark. I fully expect Stamkos and Forsberg to hit that, and they, along with Roman and Ryan O'Reilly and all those veterans in the locker room, have done a great job leading this team and capitalizing on the excitement of those young guys who are getting a chance. And it's a fun brand of hockey to watch. And I know that all of Smashville is invigorated by playing games that matter in April.
As someone that's been with this organization for a very long time, to see Barry Trotz, who will forever be known as the first coach and someone that helped build the Predator way and get this team into the playoffs for the first time, to leave, then come back as a general manager, to see him on, and I know he probably doesn't want to hear this term, his retirement tour, get to watch this, you got to feel pretty good for him too.
It's poetic. It feels right. It is, Barry has poured his heart and soul into this organization from day one. And it really does feel like the right kind of outcome to see us qualify for playoffs and hopefully have a long run. It would absolutely be the most appropriate way for us to enjoy this part of the season with Barry.
Well, Michelle, what's it like when you are staying up till 10, 11, midnight, those West Coast games, especially now with so much on the line? Last night had to be like, what in the world is going on? And just the feeling when Evangelista makes that go, I'm sure the entire front office staff, everybody with the Preds, was just going crazy last night or this morning.
Yeah, we had a text thread that lit up all the way till 1 o'clock in the morning. But you survive off pure adrenaline. Yeah, I am not built to stay up till 1 in the morning and get up at 6 to come down for meetings and different things that I had planned today. But I feel I'm on top of the world. Again, it's adrenaline. If the outcome had been different, I might be curling up on the couch in my office right now. And but it's just the energy that comes from, we're all here for the same cause. We're pulling on the same rope. We want the same outcome. And there's an uplifting spirit that comes through in that.
Well,
an 8-round shootout it's just, for lack of a more eloquent term, it's just cool. It's cool to experience, and we're having a good time with it.
I think cool is a perfect word for that. All right, so they're on the road for 4 more games, but next Thursday night, you guys are having the Predators Wine Festival and Tasting, supported by Deacons New South. Look, that's one of the best events of the year that you guys put on. That's next Thursday. How great it is to watch the Preds win on the road, celebrate with you guys the Predators Wine Festival. It'd be a fun night next Thursday.
Yes, we'll have the Utah Preds game on the big screen and screens all over the building, and it's a terrific event. Deacons sponsors that event. Anyone who comes gets a Deacons New South gift card for $30. There's a VIP wine experience where there are some wine and food pairings and a more curated experience to walk through it in a much more in-depth way. Or there's the general admission route where you can taste as many wines as you can make time for during the course of the night. But it's a really, really fun event. I'm a big wine connoisseur. It's one of my favorites. So I hope that everyone listening and the two of you will come join us and watch some hockey and drink some wine.
Well, you might not know it, Michelle, but my co-host is he's a Somalian, so he knows wine.
Sommelier.
Sommelier. Sommelier. He knows.
Sommelier.
Just forget. I'm going home. He's sommelier. There you go. He knows the wine. So Nick, that's an invite, Michelle. We'll be there Thursday night. Thank you.
I'll see you then.
Have Mr. Henry hold the door for us and meet us there. I know how much he would love that.
Yes.
He calls it the wine tournament.
Michelle, I will tell you this. I've got a bunch of family coming in town for the concert tonight at Bridgestone with Chris Tomlin. So Bridgestone is not quiet because the Preds are gone. You guys got a big show tonight.
Every Good Friday. Yep. Chris Tomlin, we announced next Good Friday's Chris Tomlin show today. So
oh, wow.
Every day every time we have the show, we're announcing the next one. It's become sort of an Easter tradition around here. That's what we do on Good Friday. We have Chris Tomlin, and the building will be full, and it'll be a lot of folks who are thrilled to be spending time with Chris Tomlin and with each other.
Yep.
So yes, we have not gone on an Easter respite just yet down here.
Love it. Michelle, appreciate the time as always. And obviously we'll be staying up late tomorrow night. Go Preds.
Go Preds. Nice to talk to you guys. Have a great weekend.
You too. Michelle Kennedy, the president of the Nashville Predators, joining us here on the program. And tomorrow night in San Jose to take on the Sharks after winning last night in the shootout. I'll have the pregame show for you at 8 o'clock, puck drop just after 9 here on 102.5 The Game. Predators at 35-31-9. The Sharks at 36-31-7. So they both have 79 points. So this is fun though. I mean, these are playoff,
massive game.
Playoff, the most important game of the year. That is the God's honest truth.
There you go.
That's what they are. We'll come back with what day is it, celebrity birthdays, and wrap up the week. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Jason Big Joe, 1025 The Game here on this Friday. Hey, join us at John Daly's, 1907 Division Street in Nashville tomorrow for a watch party for the basketball games. It's presented by Good Boy Vodka. You enjoy $25 Good Boy bucket specials, and we'll be there from 5 to 7 with prizes and more. Don't miss it out, only at John Daly's. Got the games this weekend, which I'm kind of like, I'll watch, but I don't care that much.
Do you not? They
Yeah,
don't care about you.
that's fine. That's, but I'll watch. I'll check it out.
Check him out, man. Let's see who wins. Arizona, Michigan, not Illinois, not Connecticut. I can't stand Hurley. Let's go Arizona.
Okay.
Why not?
I'm good with that.
There is no Arizona, according to some country song, right?
Yeah, that's true. You can get some oceanfront property in Arizona too.
Sure heck can.
But you know what else you can get right now? What day is it? And celebrity birthdays. Bum, bum, bum. I was ready for you.
All right. First on list we have, this is cool.
You're
American
cool.
Circus Day is today. So if you like the circus, go find one. Armenian Appreciation Day is today. Fish Fingers and Custard Day. Now, that is not a good combination. Custard and fish fingers? No,
I don't know
I'm
about that.
good. Find a Rainbow Day. I think you can get that at a gas station. Let's see. Good Friday Day is today. Good People Day. Hospital Admitting Clerks Day. National Chocolate Mousse Day. National Don't Go to Work Unless It's Fun Day. That's every day. National Film Score Day. How do you score a film?
1-0.
Okay. National Walk to Work Day. Pony Express, SMU. Student Government Day. Tweed Day. I don't know if you guys have tweed jackets or anything like that.
Joe's got 4.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
Yep.
Fancy.
They're made with rich Corinthian leather.
Somebody's got money. Weed Out Hate, Sow the Seeds of Greatness Day, and last but not least, World Party Day. Joe, you can wear one of your tweed jackets to that party.
There we go, buddy. All right, time for celebrity birthdays brought to you by possibly you. Together at Cromwell.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All
right.
right. Cromwell Media.
Dr. Crane, you go first today because Chase went first yesterday. Our first birthday, former Milwaukee Brewer pitcher, Nashville Sounds pitching coach Chris Bosio, something.
Don't hurt yourself. Stop. 60.
62.
63. Chase up 1-0. Chaser, never nervous, Purvis Ellison led Louisville to the title in 1986. How old is Purvis Ellison?
I will say, thank you. Purvis Ellison, 57.
52.
59. Chase up 2-0. Dr. Crane, how old is former Georgia running back and New York Giants Super Bowl winning running back Rodney Hampton?
57.
60.
57 exactly.
Nice.
Chaser, how old is Olympic skier Peekaboo Street? Peekaboo Street.
59.
62.
55. Dr. Crane, how old is Hall of Famer Jared Allen, who purportedly lives here in Nashville?
Interesting. 54.
44.
44 exactly. Chase up 4-2. Chaser, Jay Bruce. How old is Jay Bruce?
Former Red. Jay Bruce is 42.
51.
39. Dr. Crane, how old is Cam Chancellor? When he part of the Legion of Boom?
He was. 40.
43.
38. It's 4-3. Chaser, how old is Alec Baldwin?
Billy Baldwin. I'm Alec Baldwin. 68.
71.
68 exactly. Dr. Crane, how old is Eddie Murphy today?
Eddie Murphy is 62.
65.
65 exactly. Chase is up 8.
Party all the time.
Chase, how old is Kelly Taylor from the great show Beverly Hills 90210? Jeannie Garth.
51.
54.
54 exactly.
Nice.
What a game we got here. It's 8-5. We got more birthdays too. Dr. Crane, Adam Scott. He was the brother in Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah. It's been a few things.
I'm going to go with 58.
50.
53. Chaser, how old is Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter?
25.
21.
28. Dr. Crane, how old is Wayne Newton?
Wayne Newton is 88.
93.
84. Lightning round. Here we go. Chaser, how old is Tony Orlando?
67.
60.
82. Dr. Crane, how old is guitar player Mick Mars of Motley Crue?
72.
73.
70. It's now 8-6. Chaser, how old is actor David Hyde Pierce from Frasier, Dr. Crane's brother?
Niles. I'm going to say 67.
60.
67 exactly. Chaser's up 10-6. We got time. Dr. Crane, how old is singer Sebastian Bach of Skid Row? I will remember.
I think he's going to be here in a couple of weeks.
63.
Brooklyn Bowl. You said 63?
It did.
I will say 61.
58. Chaser, how old is singer Leona Lewis?
47.
44.
41. Last one. It's 10-6. Dr. Crane, how old is actress Amanda Bynes?
37.
38.
She's 40. That counts. Chase wins 11-6. What a day, man. Came back and got it done.
Yeah, that was a good. While you were gone, I didn't do very well. Brando got me.
Did he?
Yeah, I think I just missed you too much.
Who was the me? Was that you, Dr. Crane?
Yeah, Dr. Crane did it.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
That is going to do it for us. Happy Easter. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. We'll see you Monday at noon.
Amen. It is Good Friday in more ways than one. We know what Good Friday is about. It was one of the worst days in history. It turned into one of the best things that ever happened. So know that God loves you. Know that we love you. And listen, we talk every day about this to the guys out there. Go to therapy. Know you're doing wonderful. Listen, and all that's going wrong in your life and everything's happened to you, you're still here. You're still here. You're powerful. You're strong. You're wonderful. We need you. Your family needs you. Please know you're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. Sometimes things don't go your way. That's because there's a better thing happening down the road. Always believe good things are going to happen. And know that we love you. Again, more importantly, more than anything else in this world, know that God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD is coming your way next here on 102.5 The Game.